There's 6 more matches to be played out tomorrow, and Taco, I think a lot is going to change between today and tomorrow.
And I think that's where we kind of have to fixate a little bit more on Sky and Scroll specifically, because it's one thing to be leading the lobby at the end of a 2-day format, but it's also going into that secondary day with the mentality of not trying to autopilot it. So let's see how they finish things out, because Game 6 is ready to go.
It's harder to change things up on the day, so I would be very surprised if we see any major changes, but maybe a sneak peek of what's coming tomorrow. Bus path starting right at Wonky Land. We've had a curious time here. I mean, Fishy Huddy, they've been looking quite strong in the recent 2 matches. Shark, Genie hasn't been going their way. And once again, Sharks dropped to 5 HP to kick this off, but lucky for him, he did not get knocked.
Yeah, but unlucky for them, Huddy Fishy, they're in full control of the arcade game right now at Wonky Land, and that's what you really want. You are going to be dropping at the steel line, but job's not done. Fishy, Huddy, trying to see if they can just get the better end of this exchange, and sure enough, Shark floating through the air as Teeny, all by his lonesome, will be spotted out, and the worst and Teeny here at the Kata, because one more shot is all it takes. Teeny won't be able to 180 this in his favor, but it's the damage that's been done. A little bit of mental battles start to take place here, I think, heading in that secondary day, because so many people were riding so high, and admittedly, I was one of them. I was anticipating that Shark Teeny, they're just going to control it, but there are so many other places on the map still left to fight things out for. Skyjump, Momsy looking to try and defend their position. Skyjump with a little bit of an assist here from other members in the lobby, but very short-lived. Because Pixoft no through right now. Skyjump has hardly anything left to work with. That'll be all Pixofsky to try and finish up here. And Skyjump will be eliminated. Some additional elimination points being added for Pixofsky and Saren.
Chino Pablo looking to have cleaned up an early game. Just one elim though. Here's to see how that ended, and I'm still just thinking back to Wonky Land. Quite devastated, and let's see what Chino actually did though.
Oop.
There was an elimination on to Gold.
Not this time. Gold and Peshka will not have the opportunity there to try and challenge the machines. But scary inside is if they can have another endgame finish like that last lobby Takata, they are very much going to be setting themselves up nicely for a day 2 run, because put them into the 3rd place position. Granted, anything and everything has happened before in these finals, and this last lobby is just very on point right now, I think, for a Game 6, Day 1 kind of occurrence here at Takata. Players are dropping like flies. People are getting very aggressive very early on. Some teams maybe choosing to go for that Hail Mary effort of, well, we need to finish on a big game. That way we make sure that we have some points to work with heading into Day 2. But it really is all about the top 20 for teams that are just outside of it heading into this final lobby of the day.
Yeah, the good news is they have a whole other day. I mean, I'm looking back to it. Huddy Fishy, despite winning off spawn, they've got a 30th, 11th. Hasn't quite gone their way. Thomas Focus, though, they had the strong win. They had a strong 5th place in the last match, but outside of that, 25th, 21st, the 19th. It's either big games or kind of mid games, but I mean, they're in 4th, so I'm only saying it because, you know, this is a duo that had the expectations of not only getting 2nd. Going right now with Sky and Scroll, though, 90 points above 2nd place, which is Chino and Pablo. A lot is going to have to change.
Kind of just picking back up on that other conversation I noted on Sky Scroll. You know, they're the ones in the driver's seat, but when you are chasing your